if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head.
Jimin's Pav. It's exactly 1 year 7 months and 23 days since I haven't seen her, the girl who once lived with me 24/7, sharing all her happy and sad moments with me. Fixing my wristwatch, I checked my outfit twice, if it had any flaws. Jimin. No, it doesn't have any flaws. The only thing that has flaws in this room is me. The disgust and low feeling that I had for myself will never go. My uselessness and shyness was responsible for my lifetime guilt. Jimin. The guilt of losing my love. Jimin. My best friend. After this long time that I spent without her, I can't move on. The truth is I never wanted to move on. She was always the only one that I wanted, and will always be the one I will search for. Jimin. It's absurd to love a married girl. Still using the same old sentence to convince myself, and hide the entire emotions in the corner of my heart, that dark place where no one can peek or ever notice my love for her. My secretary opened the door, bowing down to me. Secretary Nam. So the cake is ready. Jimin. Ask the chef to write happy birthday YN with blueberry jelly, and put a teddy cutout on the top. Shrugging my jacket, a fact stuck in my mind. Will she still like the same cake that she used to like earlier, or her taste changed according to her husband? No, since it's my gift it needs to be the same. I signed my secretary to leave. She knew that she had to manage the exact same thing that I ordered to save her job. Secretary Nam. So this is the address, she said and handed me a piece of paper. Jimin. Okay, thank you Secretary Nam. I left the huge sigh before getting the teddy bear and orchid bouquet that I was struggling to buy for 3 months now. She is gonna see me after 1.5 years. She might not know that I am a billionaire now. This entire empire is just for her. I still curse myself if I had all these before her marriage. She might have chosen me over him, but no one can change the past. Praying for an unfortunate situation. Jimin. I wish I still have a chance. So selfish can I be? The road seems too long, though the place where we decided to meet is only 10 minutes away from my new bungalow, and this is one of the busiest roads of Seoul. But the loneliness and nervousness took over my cold face. Jimin. No Jimin, you can't look so street *P.D. in front of YN. You need to look happy. Finally getting out of my car, I am still scanning the place to find YN. But she was nowhere visible. Did she forget to come? Looking at my watch, I left a sigh of relief. Jimin. Why will she come 30 minutes ahead? Suddenly I encountered a tap on my shoulder. Turning in the direction, my eyes dilated. My heart skipped a few beats, then the same warmth spread across my chest. YN. Hello Chim. She smiled at me. Those eyes, those smiles, those words started melting me inside. No Jimin, you need to be strong. You can't let those tears down. Jimin. Hello YN. How are you? I tried to keep the coldness that I kept in front of the entire world, but the warmth that held in her vibes were breaking the cold Jimin. YN. Long time no see, she said. Jimin. Yeah, but now let's celebrate your birthday the way we used to. Jimin. Do you still like the normal homemade chocolate cake, and teddy cut out on it? She just nodded in response. Her simple action made my day, one of the happiest days I can dream of. The day went too fast. The sun already went down. I had more to say, more to tell her, but she has to go back. YN. Jimin, I wish you more success, and soon find someone special to marry. She tore my heart into million pieces just by that sentence. My entire success was for her. She was that someone special. Taking a deep breath, I replied. Jimin, I wish your words come true. She waved her hands, telling it's her time to leave. Looking at me with a small curve and said, YN. Bye Chim. I'm happy because we meet again. Take care of yourself. And with that she kept her slow steps towards the main gate of her house. Resting my head in the seat, I was wondering why her voice lacked something. It sounded so pale, it seemed as her words were coated just with a thin layer of happiness. It was not the same Mary YN who used to find happiness in all the sadness. I wiped my tears before entering the house. It was after 1.5 years I met Jimin, my first love, my best friend whom I always wanted to marry. Several nails poked my heart when I said, he should find someone. But I can't change the past. It was my decision to marry Kai, for the sake of my father's company. In this cruel world, if I had anyone to support me or stand for me, was just Jimin. Even this separation of long time was unable to reduce my love for him. YN. Cough cough. I know that this is vain, but I really can't appreciate seeing my husband kissing his girlfriend right in front of my eyes. Ignoring my presence. This hurts, it truly hurts. I have no feelings for him, but when I see girls being crazy on his fake promises, I feel sorry for them. My husband is the great, whose targets are the innocent girls, for just one-time use. Sometimes I feel to kill him for doing so many sins in a lifetime. Girl. Who is she? The innocent girl said, freeing herself from his 𝚁𝙭𝙻 grip. YN. His wife. The cold tone and the sharpness of my voice defined the truth it held in it. The girl looked into his eyes for answers, which of course he can't give. Girl. You are such a 𝚁𝙭𝚃''. The girl cried. Soon her clam landed on his face. She left the house with huge cries. Kai. Are you happy now? What do you want, you ugly B1 chain? Kai. Are you in love with me? Do you want me to stay with you? Look at yourself, I can't even look at you for more than 1 minute. Kai. Even your parents can't look at you. Your dirty skin. It seems like it's the darkest thing that is present in this world. Your weight, can anyone weigh 100 kilograms? Still you have the guts to SP4NK me. Kai shouted at me. Anger and hatred were visible in every word. I know that I am ugly, but I have respect for myself too. There is no way I am going to lose. Rolling my eyes, I said. YN. At least I can earn. Not like you, eating on your father's money, and innocent girls. The anger rose in the room. Suddenly a voice caught our attention. Turning, I saw Jimin. Oh shoot. A teddy and bouquet slipped down from hand. Kai's temperature just aroused seeing Jimin there. Grinding his teeth, he started at Jimin. Kai. See, even you so-called best friend left you. His words gave me hot STRBS. But soon I felt comfortable. Pulling my waist, my face was only inches apart from Jimin. Jimin. Who said I left her? If you don't want to see her, then never dare to keep your eyes on my girl. I can give her the love she deserves, and I will. His eyes gazed at Kai while he did the same. I can't help but look at my Chim. Jimin. Will you marry me? YN. He pulled a ring out from his neck chain. Jimin. This will be your birthday gift, that I owe for not attending your birthday last year. Not knowing what to do at the time, I couldn't keep my emotions inside. Involuntarily I nodded many times. He chuckled and slid at the ring in my finger, because I wasn't wearing any ring. Jimin. Now I make ss the bride. Jimin didn't wait a second and pulled me into a deep ss. Kai. She is married. I hit reality back. I pushed Jimin to stop him, but he still ss''d me with the passion. Jimin. YN. The divorce papers will be ready by midnight. Do you want to move in with me? YN. Yes, Jimin, I said without hesitation. His presence gave me an enormous amount of confidence. Kai. Her father has the... Jimin cut him off and said. Jimin. I will clear all the debts today. Jimin. Let's go to your new home. YN. You don't have to suffer anymore. I am with you. He caressed my cheeks. Tears filled in both of our eyes. It was so overwhelming. I pulled him into another ss. It felt so good ssing my love of life, yet awkward in front of my soon-to-be ex-husband.